Welcome back, everyone. We are now going to open my last pin box. Makes me very sad, but that Gengar is super pretty. I really like these boxes, the double boxes. They're quite cool. Now, how do I do this? Let me in. Oh, look at that Gengar on the side. He's so excited to tell me about my future bad luck. Okay, so while I'm opening this one, I wanted to give a shout out to Falcons Gaming. Falcons Gaming left some really nice comments on my stuff, and I really appreciate that, taking the time to leave a comment. But Falcon also does Pokemon YouTube themselves, so if you like watching Pokemon on YouTube, I would definitely recommend checking them out as well. I will try to put actual images on the screen of people's... Oh boy. There we go. That link to people's channels down the bottom when I actually say it, somewhere here. But if I'm not that intelligent or good with video editing software and you don't see one, they will also be in the comments. Alright, so let's have a look at our two promos. See if we got any cool swirls in the background. I don't see any there. And I don't see any on Gengar, but I am in love with that card. That is so cute. That is beautiful. I will definitely be sleeving those both up and putting them in my collection. Let's just chuck that back there, shall we? It will be fine. And check out our two pins for our gyms. Oh, those are pretty cool. They're quite fine. Like, these pins are very thin, so they're sometimes a little bit hard to hold. But, yeah, I love these. I still don't have any good ideas for how to display these. If you have any good ideas, please let me know. I'd love to know how people typically display badge collections. Alright, so we have 5 Boosterinos and a code card that I will give away halfway through the video. Right. Just yeet that onto the floor. Okay, 5 boosters. This time we got 2 of the Gardevoirs, so maybe it's not as common as I think it is. Let me just move that code card. Alright. Let's crack into our packs. I'm still also hoping for a rare Artelia, the evolution of Swablu, is code. Because it's the only rare I don't currently have. I'm going to get rid of Psychic. Alright, let's try our luck. Got a Great Ball, Sonia, a Rotom Bike, a Swablu, Scraggy, Kavana, a Galarian Zigzagoon, Kakuna, a Reverse Holo Kavana, and... oh, a Wailord. This will be our 3rd full art Wailord, but I'm not unhappy. You are a beautiful friend. So put him down there. Booster number 2. I also added Japanese subtitles into my last couple of videos. I do apologize. My Japanese is pretty bad. I tried to make sure that they didn't say anything incredibly strange. But if they do, let me know and I will correct it. Alright, Pokemon Center Lady, Hop, Beedrill, Hatena, Rockruff, Potion, Pokeball, a Kavana, a Reverse Holo Malmar, and, oh, a Gardevoir V. That is beautiful. Also a double, but I love Gardevoir, and so I'm very happy with that. You can sit over there with Wailord. Not bad. 2 for 2. But they were both doubles. Oh boy, that pack just was not a fan. Not a fan of being opened, I think. Alright. Ditch that. Oh, code. You can see it. Done. And spicy code. Alright, 3 to the front. This time I did not forget to give away the other code, which I do apologise for that in one of my previous videos. Here's Melmar, Sharpedo, Ekans, Swablu, Inkay, Hatena, a Kakuna, Galarian Obstagoon, and a Hatterene. I don't have as many Hatterenes as I do any of the other rares, so I'm not too unhappy with a Hatterene. Alright. See you, Absol. Right there at the top. Alright, 3 to the front. Water. I stopped guessing, given that extremely large streak that I had of never getting the energy right. So now I'm just going to flip them over and get rid of them. because I'm sick of, having no idea what I'm doing. Oh, reverse hollow money. I do not have that one. And, ooh, a rainbow pears. That's so weird because I already have rainbow pears. All of my good cards from this opening are doubles. How unusual. Oh, well, I am definitely not complaining. I am very excited. This is an incredibly good box. No complaints from me. I do love you, rainbow pears. All right. Code card. 3 to the front. If you could be an Altair, that would be great. All right. We've got Hop, Rotom Phone, a Lipard, a Hatena, Full Heal, Scraggy, the cutest Scraggy, a Purloin, Machop, a Reverse Hollow Hop, and a normal Machamp. You are not an Altaria. But, oh, I'll put you down there, Hop. You don't get included in this roundup, but not a bad box at all. I am not unhappy with that. Nothing that I want to send off to get graded, but that's okay. Well, thank you all very much for tuning in as always, and hope you enjoyed the video. Happy collecting.